Hello, this is Mark from Suicide Silence, and you are watching Metal Wani.
Thank you to be with us today.
Thank you.
How are you doing? Okay?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm in London. I'm doing good.
Happy to get back?
Yeah. I love it here, man. I mean, this is like I'm really glad it's the UK run is ending here because it's obviously going to be the best show of the run.
You are currently touring Europe with your new album, Cant Stop Me. So how has been the response from the public so far?
Oh, great. Really good. I mean, it's hard to really start from the beginning. It's like a complicated question to even answer. Like we just putting out this record was nerve-wracking, you know. So the response that's happened has been really good, and we're really happy about it.
You had sold-out gig in Leeds during this week. So how was the stay over there? I guess the public loves the new tunes you have.
In Leeds. Yeah. Leeds sold out like a smaller. I mean, pretty much a majority of these shows have been sold out or nearly sold out. Leeds was a little club. Leeds was like 400 people, sold out really quick. But yeah,
there's a way bigger one.
How about the cities, guys? Can we expect any surprises tonight?
With us, you can always expect weird stuff because we'll like a lot of things that happen. Like we've been playing like Korn, we played Jimi Hendrix the other night. We just fucking mess around and try to see how the show goes and just
so I figure out
never know what happens.
Coming to the new album, You Can Stop Me. I think it's the most personal album from the band. How was the writing and the recording part for this album?
It was really good and exciting because we hadn't recorded or written anything in quite some time. Really, I mean, we were just excited to be a band again. I mean, it's much more of a. We were just really happy to be writing. So it was like looking back at it, it was just really fun. You know, the whole process was a fun experience, and it was very enjoyable. And yeah, I mean, when it was over, I was bummed out. We were done. You know, we were having a really good time. But yeah, now that it is over, we're out playing new stuff, and it's definitely cool.
You had two pretty high-profile names on your new record. The singer from Cannibal Corpse and Eric from Digital Switzerland. Great, sorry. So how would you say working with some outside musician add to your music?
I feel like usually the way that it works out is we'll write songs, and then after they're done, we will hear them and we'll hear like where certain influences came, and we really, that's where we kind of pinpoint where the guest vocals are going to come along. And then you know, like with Control, it was an obvious kind of old school Suicide Silence kind of thing, and really like old school Suicide Silence was very much influenced by Cannibal Corpse, so it's like, let's try and get George on the track, and then that ended up happening. And then with Monster Within, it was much more of like kind of a sassy, if I want to say, like it's kind of like it's got like this kind of mood to it, and that kind of came from more like hardcore punk, even pop, you know, type songwriting with that song. And yeah, we wanted to get somebody's voice that would fit more on that, and all of it really depends on our influence, you know. So we just try and use our collaborations to show our versatility, you know, so we can use like an old school type thing or something that's completely different and new and still make it sound like us. And yeah, so we just kind of try and use outside collaboration almost as our own another instrument, I guess.
It's very easy for a band like Suicide Silence to be labeled on a deathcore or any type of core genre. So do you think that Suicide Silence or Whitechapel or perhaps All Soul Parish Chanson, all of that?
I don't know. It depends. It depends if you consider all of our records deathcore records. You know, it depends on how you like categorize deathcore. I think that at the time there was not really a clever way for the media idea to put their finger on what was going on with death metal, so they called what was going on with death metal at the time deathcore. And then nowadays, I would like to think that deathcore, it just kind of proved the point that it's like nobody wanted to start a deathcore band. So it's like we never started a deathcore band, we never wrote a deathcore song. We just wrote music and other people called us what they wanted to call us. So I don't know. I don't really know how to say if we transcended it or not. We keep making the joke with the Art is Murder that it's like there's post-deathcore. So I don't fucking know. I have no clue. Whatever anybody wants to call our tunes and say about us.
What's the most important for you, the lyrics or the music?
All of it. All of it is pretty important, you know? It's all one and the same. We've always been a band that's liked our vocals to be understood, no matter what. Even in our older, age, there was still the particular parts where we wanted it to be known what we were saying, and so it's all important.
So what's your plan to tour in India? If all the t-shirts I've seen are an indication, I guess you got quite a big fan base over there, so...
Where we got it?
In India. Yeah, we're working on getting over there very soon, actually. We should be going over there early, well, not early, but semi-early next year, and yeah, I mean, really, I don't really know. I don't really go online and investigate where our fan base really is, but we have yet to be there. So we're gonna go there and see what happens and see who shows up, and really, we're fans of our fans. You know what I mean? We'd love to see who shows up and see how those shows go. Because that's what got us going. Is we went up 6 hours north in California, and people came to see us. It's like, well, start going there. So yeah, we're gonna head there and see what happens. It should be a good time. Yeah.
Could you share with us your best memories of 2013?
Best memories. Soundwave in Australia was our first tour back. The first show. It was a really good time. We played in Brisbane. That was the first. It was great. It was Eddie's first show with us. Dan Kenny played his first show with us in 2008, late 2008, in Brisbane. So Dan Kenny and Eddie both played their first shows with Suicide Sounds in Australia. It's a pretty wild memory to put there. God, this whole year has been really good. Can't even really put my thumb on particular moments. Mayhem was great. Everything we've been doing has been better than the previous. So we were just on a headlining tour with Black Dahlia Murder, and that was fucking amazing. And now we're over here on tour with Art is Murder and Fit for an Autopsy and Black Tie, and it's like we're at Coco. This is a sick venue, all this stuff is just really, really cool. So memory after memory.
Question about this year. You've been playing in Download. Then you had your private gig at the Borderline, which I knew was few pro camera was going around.
Yeah.
Purpose to make a documentary, I think.
We had our videographer out there, so yeah, we were we're just filming everything to document basically all of the stuff that we're doing right now. We're very aware that we're fresh. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. We're kind of gaining and learning how to operate as the band that we are now. So we've been filming, and there's going to be a whole lot of content that's going to be most likely used on our new app that we have. That's kind of like a fan club now. And there's a lot of exclusive stuff that's going to be from all of the tours we've done all over the world tour. Basically, we will have done a whole world tour by the end of next summer, and that's all going to be used to document and given to our fans on Suicide Sounds, exclusive stuff. It'll probably end up leaked on YouTube too, but we're documenting. Right. So we also we're going to have another documentary on the band that's going to be coming out next year sometime that's already done that leads up to Eddie joining the band. So that's going to come out before we ever release any of the stuff we're filming right now.
Well, I guess the last word will be for you, and if you have anything to say to your fans, right, guys?
I've yet to meet any of you. If you're on any kind of social media, reach out to me, and I'd like to see, what kind of people are keeping an eye on us, and I'm sure I'll meet you when I get there. And really, anybody who supports us, we are in deep gratitude for your support in all reality. I mean, without having fans, we wouldn't be able to be doing what we're doing right here. We've been saying that forever. It's still true. We're still just out here, and if you guys don't come, then we won't either. So, fucking keep coming out.
Even their custom shop shit.